Hey guys, how you doing?
30 seconds
Finally able
until
to do this
minions
commentary I've
spawn.
been planning on doing. Um, Past couple days I've been really wanting to do this, just my voice has been kind of shot with work and getting sick, so kind of just manned up, started doing it now. So first of all, I'd like to thank everyone so far. Um, I know this is gonna be a long, slow process, but the first couple people that started off supporting me, I really appreciate it. Basically, you guys are the foundation of where this
Minions
channel
have
is gonna start
spawned.
growing, and as of right now, you guys are the ones that are helping me out and supporting me thus far, and you guys are the small fan base that I'm gonna start really growing this channel off of, and I really appreciate everything you guys have been doing, all the likes, all the comments, all the feedback I've been getting so far. Um, so yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone. Um, while the gameplay is playing in the background, I just want to talk about a couple things now that I'm actually able to do this. Um, One of the first things I wanted to talk about was why I want to do this channel. Um, I've been wanting to do this for a while now. Um, I just never actually sat down and I don't know if it was to get the courage to do it or um, actually put the motivation into doing it. But now that I'm actually doing it, I'm really happy about it. Um, it's more of just like a background kind of thing. Do in the spare time just because I have a lot of friends that play the game and um, they kind of ask what I would do in certain situations and they ask a lot of questions. I want to give them the advice and this is kind of like a win-win. I get to make the videos for everyone and I get to actually do something that I wish that I want to enjoy. So this is definitely a stepping stone for that. Um, also, things I want to do with this channel, as I previously mentioned, was kind of help people out with um, what to do in game and stuff, um, help people grow as players, and just more of an entertainment kind of thing. Um, just because a lot of people are doing this, and I, I I really wanted to do it based off people I've been looking up to on YouTube that do this. So um, where I want to go with this channel, like I was saying, was help people out, do an entertainment thing. And as of right now, my plans are just to keep doing this as it is. Start out really small, kind of get my feet in the water. I do plan on streaming eventually. I'm probably looking at that closer towards tax return time, March, April, just because then I'll have the finances to actually start building a desktop. And with that, I would like to actually get everything set up, do more of face cam commentaries and everything. Just right now, I just don't think that my processor would be able to handle it. So as of right now, this is just kind of what we're doing, and that that's pretty much just the start of it. I've been talking with some people about editing. I've been looking into animations for intros, outros, stuff like that. I know that it's a lot to try to handle right now, but the harder I can dive into this, I feel like I'd be a little more pleased with the results of where the channel is going to grow. So, other than that, there's nothing I really want to talk about all that much. Just like I said, thank everyone for helping me out so far. I've been talking to a lot of people outside of this, how to help get the word out a little bit more, and there's going to be stuff in the upcoming weeks with the channel that I would like to start doing. Just gotta start getting there. Um, that being said, I just like to do a little gameplay, replay analysis with everyone that's actually interested in it. Um, just played this game not too long ago, and it was just something I wanted to throw up while I could have in the background while talking to everyone about what I want to do with the channel. But I was playing Zyra support in this game. Got auto-filled. And when it comes to support, Zyra is definitely one of my more comfort picks. Um, just from how I play the game, she is kind of that high damage burst mage that is my playstyle. Get in, do all the damage, get out, whatever. Um, for everyone that was watching earlier and actually watching the gameplay, I kind of ran in at level 1 and just kind of died for it. Um, unexpecting, Unexpectedly, I didn't kind of think they do that much damage early on, and that's kind of where I hit the dust. But we went back, we kind of got our heads out of our asses, and kind of started playing a little safer. Um, Once Zyra hits level 3, she's really able to start doing a lot of damage just because she has her root, she has her Q and the plants giving the passive to do an insane amount of damage. So with that, we were able to come back to lane and pick up a kill. And that's just kind of how Zyra is. You want to be really assertive just because of the damage that she has early on. You want to really abuse that. Things that you can do too with her is kind of stand in these bushes up ahead. Just from the green Seeker's Gift, I think it is. Your next ability or basic attack when you come out of a brush does bonus damage. And with Thunderlords, it is an insane amount of damage at level 1, 2, and 3. Just that kind of damage early on can really set the lane in your advantage just because you half-life their AD carrier, their support. They got to start popping potions. You do it a second time, they're not going to have the potions to sustain in lane. So you just kind of want to abuse that once you get the damage going on early. Here, they kind of engage a little bit, root, and then as is forced to shift out. And that's just what you want to do. They're really getting poked down hard. Let me bring up the there we go. But yeah, as you can tell, Ez already has no potions. He just came back to lane not too long ago, so we're just going to keep abusing this. The longer they're out of lane, the more experience that we get, farther ahead we get. And with Kog'Maw being 6, he has that range, so we're able just to pick up another kill there and do the exact same thing to Vel'Koz here. Runs in and double kill. As soon as I hit 6 there, we knew that we could take him under tower, ult, burst him down. He stepped back in just because I took a couple tower shots, and that's where he made the mistake. Speed this up. We're trying to get this tower just because the first flood tower bonus is really good, especially when it comes to the bot lane. Because you really want your AD carry to snowball, really start getting ahead, and that gold will definitely do that. Here we got it back. We shoved in that lane as much as we could. Ezreal's way back here. He's missing all this farm. That's just gonna put him behind some more. I started off with the I upgraded the Spell Thief's Edge into the Frostfang, and then I wanted to get the Sight Stone just because now that we've been abusing this lane, you don't want to get ganked. So get the Sight Stone, get that vision on when you're pushed. Otherwise, they are staying very aggressive. If Kindra were to come down after leaving base, now would be the perfect time just because they're pushed so far ahead. And they're wasting a lot of mana, especially Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz is the one that would have to peel for Ez and make sure that we can stay off of him. But with all that poke he's trying to put out, he's just gonna screw themselves in the long run in this lane. Fast forward a little bit, and again, it's just putting those plants out, hitting him with a root, and just all that damage is really putting the lane in our favor. Nocturne comes down, they engage on us. They pick up the kill on Kindred, jumps on me, I exhaust them, get the ult. And just with that, their damage is gone. Vel'Koz is low, I'm able to come back in and flashes for the kill. So this lane has completely been snowballed in our favor. We picked up 3 kills. We're gonna get the tower. We lost Kindred for it, but we would definitely say this is worth it. Shove out the wave one more time, and we're gonna back. Have a lot of gold to spend. Excuse me, I'm sorry. As soon as I get the Sight Stone, I go for the Needless. Since I had so much gold on me, I'm gonna go Rylai's. That's usually one of the best damage items for Zyra, support, or mid, just because your plants proc the Rylai slow, and you just stay on them. Here I flashed for him thinking I could get it. Fortunately, I couldn't, so I run out. Akali stays on Echo, throw my plants in there, and here I try to go back in. As ults across, he misses, but he shifts in, gets the Q for the kill. So it's a 2-for-1 scenario. I'm the support. I don't mind dying as long as if AD carry's getting fed and our mid laner is staying ahead. I end up getting the mobility boots after this. I normally don't rush mobility boots. I either get the Ionian for the cooldown, or I get the Sorcerer's boots for the magic pen. Just because Zyra has such a high damage output that she can consistently poke out their entire team throughout the duration of the fight. Here, Kindred kind of overstayed a little too long. I got in, Sure jumped on me, I ult again, keep him off me. So that was a really bad fight for us just because we had no vision on their jungler and we just stayed too close to their tower. And as soon as they wanted to jump back in, they completely took advantage of that. So Echo's starting to fight Vel'Koz, probably not one of the worst fights he could take just because Akali is so low. Something I would have done there if I were him was not ult immediately. He had, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. He already had a passive proc, so if he at least autoed and then E'd, he probably could have gotten the kill and then ult back. And his mistake here was he autoed a minion instead of Vel'Koz, otherwise he would have had the kill there too. I run back, I defend the lane, and that's what Zyra's really good at, is wave clear. She can really take a whole wave for herself, and then really push it out, and she can abuse that. Here, just kind of hold the lane for now until someone else comes in. As a support, you really don't want to take that much gold, but it's free gold. It's going to someone that's been doing a lot of damage and poke, so... And if I'm not going to get it, it's just going to be a loss of gold then. Nobody's going to get that. Here I just kind of fake backing just because I knew they'd step in. 3 plants, and that's just a lot of damage on both of them for almost nothing of mine. And for such a short cooldown. Here again, did the exact same thing. Just kind of put a couple plants out from passive and like W. Didn't think I'd hit that root, otherwise I probably would have gone a little further in on him. More just plants poking him down. He's not really in a stage of the game where he could fight me all that well without probably losing that fight just because of the advantage I had early on. If he gets too close, I'm just able to completely poke him out and then probably kill him if I have my exhaust up. Which I did, but I didn't have my ult, and he still had his arcane shift, so... Here we're just looking to get the tower. No vision on Nocturne, but he came in. Ez ulted the wave, probably thinking he can clear it fast enough, and not could just jump in on Kindred and I. Either get one of our ults, or get a kill. Here Akali's coming in from the side. They're really looking to fight us under our tower just because they have the dive potential, but they back off immediately after realizing that we knew. And right now we're all just getting ready for Dragon. I hit him with the root and the plants, and he had a flash out right away just because he wasn't respecting the positioning and how far the root can go and the damage output that Zyra can have at such an early state of the game, but after snowballing so hard. Here Akali jumps on our Echo, he gets the shield up, but he did not ult. One thing with Echo is you should not be scared to ult if you are getting dived like that, just because Akali after her rework has gotten so much damage that he just needed to play it safe, that's all. Here I flash with Yez for the kill, Kindred pops her ult to save me, and I misposition, I get too close to Nocturne, and he just had a free escape after getting the kill, so he did burn his flash, and I'd say it's worth it for the support. We got a couple kills. He killed me, but our AD carry and our jungler lived, and they're the ones that really need to stay alive, just because they're the ones that have all the damage on our team. Nautilus takes her top tower finally after Teemo has been gone for so long. I'm going back to lane. And back. Akali's really close. Volkaz did use this, what's the item? Spell Thief's, Frost Queen's Claim, that's it. I didn't realize Akali jumped over. I just saw her Twilight Shroud, so I kind of popped her like that. Echo is in a bad position in our jungle. He just kind of mispositioned without the vision on their team. Nautilus flashed over, so we at least got a splash. I start running up, straight up river, just because I have the mobility boots, and they were kind of around that blue, so I run up. I have my passive proc a plant, and I just kind of want to run in there. I thought he would run in there since he saw me go in there, but he kind of went out the other way. I try to re-engage since Teemo's here. And the mistake that we both made was that we split up from each other. Teemo kind of sat in there. I rooted them thinking he would engage on us. So he's running away. Nautilus is on me. And this is top lane Nautilus, so he's building damage. He's building Abyssal. And I just have nothing to deal with that. I ended up flashing and ulting away. Luckily, I'm out of vision. He doesn't know where I'm going to go. I put my plants up. The second he got in that bush, he got vision on me, so he ulted. I kind of underestimated that damage. Otherwise, I probably would have stayed close enough to exhaust him to live. But Kog'Maw right now is, he's been kind of split away the whole game after we got our tower. He's been mostly just farming. But he gets the dragon alone. He knew that their jungler was topside, and there was no way they could contest it. So that was good on his end. He's still going to keep splitting. And that's one thing that Kog'Maw is good for, is that wave clear pushing ability just from his W, I think it is, that doubles his attack speed. And since we got him so far ahead, he has a Borg and a rune in, so his wave clear and his damage output's really high at the moment. So for them to have to kill him, they'd probably have to send 2 or 3 people. Fights going on. Teemo he lost that lane early on. He really did come back, but he shouldn't be having these fights right now. He needs to start grouping as a team, just because his blind could really help us with Ez and Nocturne. Here we just got dragon, like I was saying earlier. We should really be looking to either shove mid or shove bot. Nocturne was top along with Nautilus, so we need to make sure that we're putting pressure on the map opposite of them, just so they're wasting more time to try to pick up the weak side of the map again. So if they were top, we were shoving bot, they'd all have to come bot, and then we could just abuse that and use that to really force our dominance on the map. Otherwise, it's a really close game. Nautilus and Nocturne kind of got ahead a little early, along with Akali, but after first blood tower went down, myself and Kog'Maw being able to start roaming mid and start putting pressure elsewhere on the map, kind of help balance it out. And here I am again, just putting the plants out, poking it, wave clear, just trying to get as much damage out as I could. And this was Kog'Maw's, one of the mistakes that he's been making repeatedly throughout the game is just his positioning. He's always alone. Nautilus kind of hooked me there and jumped in on me right away. And so far, it seems like when they jump on me, they don't realize I might have exhaust. I have my ultimate for the backup. And Kindred is usually pretty close to me, so we kind of have the same size ult for AoE, so her ult will definitely save me while I get the knock up on them. And we're able just to stick on them just because they know they're invulnerable, but they don't realize that they need to back out the fight once that goes down. Just because my plants are up, they're empowered from the ult, and they're just gonna get duped. Here, Teemo is doing one of the Teemo things, and that's just split top. That is what a lot of top laners do. They're especially ranged. They just kind of stay in their own lane, and they just keep shoving it regardless of what's going on around the map. And that's something Teemo does very well just because of his mushrooms. He can clear the waves without doing anything, and he sits there stealth. They have no idea. And he throws down another shroom, and he blinds him, he gets his dot on him, he ignites him, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get the kill. Here Kog'Maw's in their jungle trying to counter jungle. He does get it. Nocturne flashes over, and again, Kog'Maw is just mispositioned. Luckily I can get a slow on him for Kog'Maw's passive to get the kill. Echo's coming in the lane, so I know I can stay a little aggressive. Drop the plants, get them slow. And this is all that we really have to do, is just keep poking them, keep bullying them, just because they can't fight us 2v2, 3v3. Our team comp is just better built around team fights. Other than Teemo, I think we have a very good team comp. Kog'Maw can stay in the back line, machine gun down their team. I can slow, I can peel for him, I can knock up, I can put out a lot of damage myself. Here I just have a full crap ton of plants just doing damage. Kali jumps in on me, and they get a lot of damage, and again, Kindred ult. They run out of it, they can't kill us while we're in there. And that's just something that they've been underestimating all game. Nocturne does ult in, get the kill on Kindred. And this is where Teemo really needs to use his line, just because all those auto attacks that he's hitting, he didn't have to. Kog'Maw is able to stay on Ez, and Teemo gets the kill on Nocturne. Here we just kind of keep pushing, just because we killed their whole team for one person, so. Today we get their inhibitor tower, and we get their inhibitor, and we back off. After all that fighting and then those towers and objectives, we have a lot of gold to spend. If we were to stay and we were to fight, they just died, they got their items. That's something that we don't want to have to deal with, just because we want to fight, yeah, but they just got to spend the gold that they had. They got more items. That could put their damage ahead, so. Kindred gets the dragon, and they jump over, and this one's I'm able to peel for them. Jump on Kog'Maw. He gets 2. I didn't realize Ez was over that wall and they had vision, so he shifted over and he picks me up pretty freely. We had one other person with us, I think it was the Echo or the Kindred, but they just kind of left us at the beginning of that fight. Echo flashes over. It's a pretty greedy flash just because he's able to jump over the wall, and if he has vision he could jump on him again, so. I'm sorry, I'm really sick right now. I wanted to get a video out though for everyone, especially start doing this commentary, explain to everyone what was going on. They're able to get these Nexus towers. They they overstayed after the second one. They got really greedy, wanting to get it, and rather than get the objectives, they jump on kills. Putting out the damage is useful, so you can get the towers, but if you guys aren't going to focus on the towers, you're not going to get them. Luckily, we do get them both, and it was only the cost for Kindred, which isn't that bad. Next, we're looking just to finish. We're looking for one fight. I run in, and I get a little greedy because I know how low they are. I almost get the Nautilus, but he lives. I have to flash out. And I believe I back really soon just because of the damage I got chunked with. I kind of set up here with Kog'Maw thinking that they'd come up here. No one does. Kind of sitting around him though just because of his positioning. I really don't want him getting picked off again this late in the game. Just because something like that could really shift the momentum back in their favor. And with how strong we are at the moment, we definitely want to be looking to end this. I chase Nocturne thinking I can get my plants within range, which I do, but at that point he's just too far away. Echo runs in, get a good root on the Ez, and I'm able to finish him off. Teemo's going to be chasing that Vel'Koz. Kog'Maw picks up the solo kill Nautilus, and with 3 people dead, we just look to finish the game. What they do, they jump in, pick up a couple kills, and that is that. Alright guys, again, thank you for watching. There will be more videos coming up very shortly. Probably, I'm looking to do one a day still. Just really get the ground base going for this, really put the effort into doing it and getting everything out for you guys. So, throw a like on if you like it, leave a comment, subscribe, anything helps out, and I will see you next time. Thanks.